Elaine Thibadeau.
Austin Albers.
Maddy Misniewski.
Coach, can you give us an opening statement about the match?
Yeah, it was a hard-fought battle. I thought we did some good things early, and then momentum kind of shifted when that second one got away from us. I was proud of our fight to stay attached, but to make enough plays down the stretch, and kudos to them. They've got that number one for a reason.
Just talk about what went right for you in that first set.
Yeah, honestly, we executed everything that we did in practice. We were attacking high hands and finding good space, and the things our hitters were doing a good job of trusting what we scouted. And then I thought we received it and served it really well and attacked and kind of got them on their heels a little bit.
How tough is it to play a team 3 times, especially one 8 days ago, I think?
Yeah, it's tough. It was nice from a scouting standpoint. We had all the information there, and there wasn't a lot that we had to change. But yeah, especially you look at our schedule and playing the number 1 team in the country 3 times. It helps our strength of schedule, and it helps us as a program long term, because those are the teams that we want to see on the schedule so that we can find ways to battle and evolve and get better as a group.
I think it was 24-19, you guys in that second set. What did you see from your end of things?
We just got a little tight. Things kind of unraveled. We stopped taking swings for about 4 or 5 balls and really got passive at the net. And I thought that was the big momentum shift. We were waiting for them to make a mistake instead of going out and making sure that we could put a ball away.
You guys were close in that 4th set. You had them pretty close and get the lead at one point, and just, again, was it just something running out of gas, or the number 1 team in the nation kind of doing their thing? Yeah,
just trading back and forth. We came back, and then coming out of the timeout, they went on a little run. We closed it back up. And then just a couple balls that, tight plays at the net that kind of get, ball bounces right to the one spot where we don't have anybody covering. And, sometimes the ball just doesn't bounce your way. I thought we did some good things, but this wasn't enough. We weren't quite clean enough on our offensive end.
You talk about Thibadeau a little bit, man. She was all over the place, doing everything she could on her end. She was really fun to watch today.
Yeah, she was awesome. I'm pretty sure that's a career high 31 digs for her, and not even that's a career high for all sets, not even a 4-set match. So she's the anchor of our defense. We can't do it without her. So I thought she played great, did a good job of making changes and adjustments on the fly, kind of being our coach on the floor. And I thought she was part of the reason that we were competitive and be able to kind of chip away in that 4th set.
And Maddy, from that right side, also had 5 block assists. You were trying to feed her, and she kept you in this match.
Yeah, really cleaned up her blocking from our last matchup with them, and really dove into the scout and knew what she wanted to do. She was physical. She was reaching things closed, and then had 13 kills and was our only hitter that had what I would consider an efficient night. So, being able to ride her in those offensive moments was important because she kept us going and kept us efficient.
What did you see out there, Elaine, doing what you could to keep it in the match? You were diving all over the place. It looked like you were having fun out there.
Yeah, no, it was a fun match. Of course, it didn't go our way, but I think we showed a lot of fight that we haven't really shown most of the season. Kind of sucks it happened this late in the season, but better late than never, I guess. It was just a mentality, I think, of we're not going to let the ball touch the floor, and I think our defense really did a good job of that tonight. Better than most nights, honestly.
I think people know your name now, for sure. How tough was it to drop that second set? It seemed like they gained a lot of momentum, and they started playing a little better after that.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely changed. You could just tell we seemed a little defeated. It's always tough to come out of that when you're up, I think, 4 or 5 points, and then you end up losing that. Never ideal. We came out the 3rd set, not ideal again, but I think we responded decently in the 4th. Just wish it could have happened a little faster.
Sure. Just what have you seen from this team this year? You guys had a great spring. Since he's come over, you guys have just brought this program up to another level as a player. And what have you seen from Coach Albers and the squad?
I think that Coach Albers has done a really good job of leading us and leading us on the court as well. How he acts is kind of how we act too. So when he's doing good, we're doing good. And I think that that's been a big thing this year is that we've all just kind of come together and tried to pursue what we want to do, and that's win games. And I just feel like this team has a lot of people that want it hard and want it bad. Yeah.
Has Coach ever worn the wizard hat before?
No, maybe he should, though.
He should try that.
That might be a thing.
Maddy, just talk about what you saw out there today. It was a back and forth battle. You taking the first set. I mean, that's the number one team in the nation. That's not an easy feat to do.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going up against the number one team in the nation, I think it's one of the most fun games you can have because you get to really see how the team reacts to a challenge like that and like really who steps up and what we're capable of.
What do you learn from a match like this going forward? I know you're a senior, and we're hoping the season continues and all that stuff of that nature, but telling your teammates and the teams that are coming back, whatever, but I mean, to play a team like this tough, I mean, 3 times, I mean, it was a 5-setter back in Golden earlier, I mean, it shows you guys are like right there.
Yeah, I mean, it just comes down to the passion for the game and really wanting to win and just finding who's going to be that leader on the court that steps up in a time where we're down a couple points or when the other team gets on a run, like establish who's going to be able to lead and who we have confidence in to take that leadership role.
Just talk about what Coach has done since he's come here, this 3rd season now, and you guys are playing with the number 1 team in the nation, and then it just seems like a lot has gone right since they brought this man on.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I was here with the old coach, so I've really seen the complete 180 shift. Like, it's just the passion. Like, everybody on the team wants the same thing, and everybody's dedicated and committed to achieving that goal. And, like, he just came in and changed the energy and changed the whole atmosphere of the program, really.
God willing, you get to the next round, but what has your time at CSU Pueblo kind of meant to you? I mean, looking back on it, if it is over.
It's been a ride. I mean, we've had our highs and our lows, and I wouldn't trade any of it for the world. I've learned a lot and made some really good friends, and it really just means the world to me.
Coach, I don't know if you want to use this as a platform to state your case to, be brought into the Final 8 or the 8 for the region, but what would you say about this team overall?
First thing I'll say is I love this team. They've got a lot of grit, a lot of fight. We deserve to be there. We've played every team tough. All of our losses are to teams that are going to probably be there. And we'd love an opportunity to be able to showcase our stuff on that stage. I have full faith that given the opportunity, this team can step up to the challenge and, put ourselves out there and represent the RMAC well in the region. So hopefully that's the case. We'll cross our fingers and pray to our people, and hope that we get that bid.